So I have made a switch over to the futures market. My switch over to the futures market is primarily because of what's going on with the Forex prop firms. And I just feel like with everything going on with the Forex prop firms, I want to be able to be more flexible with my trading. I want to be able to not have to hold my trades as long as I normally do. And so making the switch has seemed a little bit more easier. I'm still using the same strategy. I've not had to change much to switch over to the market. I just need to find a broker in a prop firm that would allow me to trade. But there are a few changes, and I'm gonna go ahead and get to these changes in this video. So let's sit down and let's have a seat and talk. So with everything going on with the U.S. prop firms not accepting us as U.S. clients, it has kind of made it hard for us to trade with prop firms in the United States. So what is the thing that's left for us to do? We can either trade our own capital or we go to the futures market. Now, the futures market isn't as different as the Forex market. What I've learned is all you gotta do is just change the lingo. I've not had to change my strategy at all. I still trade the same exact TMP strategy. It just stands for trend, market structure, and price action. And I still use pending orders, believe it or not. The main difference that I'm seeing that I really have to do right now is I'm trading a 1 minute time frame, because for the prop firm that I'm with and for most futures prop firms, you cannot swing trade. Now, as you guys know, y'all know that I really do love swing trading. And for me to not be able to swing trade doesn't even make it difficult. So the thing with scalping the futures market is I have to be out of my trades before the close of the day. So for me, that's around 3:10 Central Standard Time. I think it is, right? With the prop firm that I'm with, which is Topstep. And I went with Topstep because for one, they had the cheapest evaluation. There is an activation fee, and I want to pause there. So you have to pay monthly until you pass the evaluation. So the way this evaluation looks is you pay $49 a month. I got it for $39 a month, but you pay $49 a month until you pass. You can get a $50,000 account for that amount, or you can get a $100,000 account for $100 a month, or you can get a $150 account for $149 a month. Now, once you pass, then you have to pay an activation fee of $149. Now, to pass, they're only asking that you make 6% and then you not lose the maximum drawdown or hit the daily loss. And I actually like this because it's also one step. And that just takes the pressure off versus the Forex market. You have to reach 10% or 8% depending on what prop firm you go with. There's typically 2 valuation stages, and it does tend to get more costly. And this is another reason why I wanted to hop over to the futures market, because it is cheaper. Now, with me having to be out of my trades before a specific time of the day makes it easier for me, because I don't like to typically enter my trades at night. I don't like to enter trades at night because more than likely I'm with my family, or I'm coaching my basketball team, or doing something different, or I'm doing something at night that takes my time away from the charts. But also with me having to be off of my charts at a specific time, I'm able to create a 1 hour trading schedule. And what this means is that I come to my charts to trade between 10 and 11. Sometimes I go to 11:30 just in case I don't have a trade between 10 and 11. But for the most part, I've been getting trades between 10 and 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this actually works very well. And I'm actually liking the schedule that I have. So I've only been trading my prop firm for now. Today makes a full week. I'm up in my account 1%. I was up over 2%, but I took a couple hits. And I want to show you guys what this looks like for me. What does it look like to transition from swing trading Forex to now scalping the futures market? And keep in mind, I still am swing trading with my prop firm because they're just not taking any new U.S. clients. But because I was there before they made their rule, I'm able to still swing trade. So that makes it easier for me as well. But still, transitioning is still kind of the smartest thing to do because we're going into regulated brokers with the futures market. Now, let's go ahead and let's get on the charts. Now, for me, I am trading the NASDAQ 100 E-mini futures, and I am on the 1 minute time frame. I am sticking to the 1 minute time frame because I am looking for a flow or fluctuation on this time frame. I'm not using any time frame that is higher. I'm not using a 5 minute, 15 minute, or the 1 hour, anything like that. I am just using the 1 minute time frame. And what I typically look for, like I said, is just a flow. So I like to come to my charts around 10 because that is what I'm looking for in my one setup. Now, I do have a rule that if I lose 2 trades in a row, I have to stop trading because my mental cannot handle 2 quick stop losses, okay? So I'm allowed to win, lose, win, but typically if I win 1 trade, I'm pretty much done for the day. I don't want to keep trading after that. I'm pretty much done. So here's an example of a trade that I took last Wednesday. This is my second time trading with the prop firm. I had 2 consecutive winning days. And all I saw was that I knew I wanted to be long because I saw that the market was pushing down, but we had potential to counter back up towards $17,946. Now, let's go ahead and let's talk about the difference between pips, ticks, and contracts. The difference between pips in the market is that every single pip has a value, and it typically takes 100 pips to move 1 penny or 1 yen in the currency market. The difference with the NASDAQ, if you look at it, it moves up every 25 cents. And every 25 cents is worth $5, or every dollar, which they call point, is worth $20, right? 5 times 4 equals 20. And so that's the easiest way I can understand the ticks and the point value on NASDAQ. Every single tick on every single instrument in the futures market is worth something different. Like for S&P or ES, every single tick is worth $12.50, but every point is worth $50. So you want to be mindful of how much every tick and every contract is worth when you're looking at futures, okay? But this one is just easier for me to follow. And so what I did was I got long. Mind you, like I said, I like to see a flow. And so I saw a flow going back up towards where if I wanted to sell, I could have taken the sale, but I wasn't interested in it. I was interested in seeing if price would push back towards, like I said, $17,946.50. So when I saw this, I said, hey, this can be a really good trade back up to the upside. And this is when I put in my trade. I put in a pending order, and this is how the trade looked, and it was profitable. And there was an opportunity to take another position going back up to the upside the same exact way, because we had another, I'm going to call this a retracing high, because it was going against the trend. And so this was another opportunity to take a trade going back up to the upside. And I keep doing this every day in the market when I come to the futures market. Even the previous day, or the next day, I would say the next day, which was the 29th, there was also an opportunity in which I actually bought and then I lost. I bought a trade and lost it, but then I sold and I won the trade. So here's an example. I wanted to be long because I saw that the market had made a new high, and this was at 10:40 or 10:39 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And so I got long here, and I lost the trade. Price came and pushed past 18,000. And when it did that, I ended up going short, and the trade looked like this. And I ended up making a profit. Now I want to talk about trading on the 1-minute time frame with a consistent method. So anytime I take a trade, I always know what I'm going to be getting into. I know my stop loss, I know my take profit, because the rules are the same. So when we talk about consistency in the market, it is just literally doing the same thing over and over again. And I'm going to be honest, it doesn't matter the time frame. What matters is that you choose a time frame that is going to work for you, and that you do this on a consistent basis. I have students who are trading the 15-minute. I have students who are going to use the 1 hour. I have students who are going to use the 5-minute coming into the futures market, and they've already made profit going into this transition. Now, is this easy to do every single day? No, it's not, because just this week alone, I've already accrued 2 losses, where last week, even though I was able to make 2%, I'm now in profit at 1% this week, because I ended up losing 1%, right? But it's all about the mindset when you come into trading. Do what you're going to do, let the market run, put the trade in, and see what the outcome is going to be. Because typically, as I'm holding these trades on the 1-minute time frame, I'm only in my trade between 5 to 10 minutes. I've taken profit as quick as 2 minutes. and I've taken profit as long as 5 minutes. I don't think I've been in a trade yet that's been more than 10 minutes just yet. Now, if you don't have the mental capacity to do that, I would not say start on the 1 minute. Maybe you go to a 3 minute or a 5 minute or a 15-minute time frame. You're going to have to find your sweet spot, and that's going to be through heavy back testing, through demo trading, through even live trading if you have the urgency or the want to do that. But because I've been trading the same method, it's not hard to move it to different time frames. It's just the mentality and your emotional stability that has to be in place, that has to be in check. Because I'll be honest, the hardest thing I can do right now is hold the trade on a 1 minute time frame. And one of the reasons why I'm saying that is because the market moves so quick. When you see your profits go from $200 to $300 to $400 to $500, you want to take profits so quick before the market turns around, or if it even turns around. And what I find is that the market will go to my take profit if I leave it alone. But it's easy to get itchy fingers because I've already missed out on two $1,000 days because I've had itchy fingers. So I can tell you that's something that I am going to have to work on. And you'll have to find that thing that you will have to work on. Maybe you'll have to work on pushing the button to get into the trade. Maybe you'll have to work on seeing your trade through. Maybe you'll have to work on your stop loss placements. But whatever it is that you do, journal everything. I use a Google Excel spreadsheet and I journal every single loss. I journal every single win, and I make sure to link the picture of my charts on my Google Excel spreadsheet so I can keep up with it. The thing about Topstep is they're only updating their client board once a day. And so you're gonna have to keep a journal to make sure they're even accurate. And they tend to be, is what I've noticed. So I like that about them. All in all, you guys, this switch hasn't been too hard. I'm gonna keep you guys updated with what I'm doing in the futures market and how it's going. I'm praying that my first attempt at this combine will be successful. If not, you guys, it's only $39 a month, right? So it's not like it's costing a full grip to keep up with this account. It's really cheaper than going into the Forex prop firm. And like I said, that's what I'm actually liking about it, right? And so yeah, if y'all have any questions, let me know what your questions are so I can make future videos and that I can keep y'all up to date and I can help you as much as I can with this switch and transition. God bless you guys.